Just an update here. Um, in the specialist ICU here at Yale. I think I'm at York Street, New Haven. I might have to interrupt this, by the way, because people keep coming in. All my vitals were way off. Wouldn't give readings. Gave wildly different readings from one moment to the next. So they got me in the ambulance, and then they couldn't get lines in. So that was pretty messy. I think they've since taken one out, but they couldn't even get lines in or find the veins. I guess they wanted to do that before they moved the wheels. Anyway, eventually they got me to New Haven, to the ER, and we had the same challenges so that was Friday, like 1:30 about. So I did get them to disconnect me from the port for chemo, which is the main thing. And hadn't eaten for many days. Certainly nothing solid, some broth, I think. Anyway, so I've been here, and they have given me about 10 x-rays, a couple of CAT scans, maybe 3 EKGs. I don't know if the right term is a sonogram or I don't think that's right, but putting cream and trying to image the heart through the ribs. I did that a few times. Now I'm beeping. So if somebody comes in, I'll hit stop and try to edit this. Anyway, pain levels went up. Hadn't had pain levels since all this happened. So I think the working idea, I even suggested they check my blood sugar when I was getting the port disconnect, because I was weak and I didn't feel low blood sugar weak, but I don't know. And I checked it, and it was like 800 or something. And I hadn't been eating any sugar. So, well, that can't be because it's diet. And the only other thing I know is an infection. And it turned out that's one of their concerns, is that essentially they think I have an obstruction in the bowel. I don't know what or where or how at this point. And sometimes when that happens, things get a little swollen and pushed up against, and maybe, things become infected that are proximate to things they normally aren't. Like the stomach, for example, might get infected. I don't know. So they start treating me for pain. They start trying to get me to pass whatever I can, which is diarrhea. And eventually, I mean, I want to say that it was, what day of the week is today? Sunday, maybe? I think it was not till Saturday midday that I really got any medicine. It was all just testing and vitals. So they thought that I was dehydrated, or maybe that's a weird way to say it. I guess I was, so they didn't just think it. So I took a lot of IV fluids, and then I was low on K, on potassium, so they gave me an infusion of that. I got an infusion of something else that I was low on. Don't remember at the moment. I didn't write notes for this. I just had a bit of a moment. I thought I'd hit record for everybody. Love. I've had wonderful nursing. Like wonderful. Very grateful. Anyway, in the last, one of the things, the most lasting effect is my heart rate was just wildly varying for, I don't know, 48 hours or something, just all over. And a fever, low, but a fever, arguing for the infection. I'm sure she's gonna come in and adjust the, probably press acknowledge on something. Say, when I move this elbow too much, it tends to signal it, and then we got alarms. I was trying to demonstrate the fever, so I think I did that. Anyway, definitely need your support. I think what we're moving towards now in the last, let's say 6 hours, is that, well, more than that, they put in like a second port access up here. I guess you can't see it under my shirt. They put in this in my nose, goes all the way down to my stomach. So you're seeing stomach contents in that. They gave me a arterial IV by my wrist on my other hand. A catheter. So, and more. There's basically, they couldn't get more access to me. So I asked them about the this trend. It looks like the fever broke. So the antibiotics, we tried 2 of them, seems to have been working, which argues that that principle was a good operating principle, and the chosen drugs were well chosen, and I tolerated them. I think I've had diarrhea in bed. I mean, like 45 times since I've been here. So, I feel like there can't be much left over in there. And it's hard on my immune system to change somebody and their sort of absorbency pad for that. That was fun. So I was still trying to learn and teach as best I can. Got dry mouth, so I should finish up. Very hard to talk at all. What else do we want to say? Oh, so I think what I'm gonna do now, soon, I don't know, let's say next, is meet with the colorectal surgeon team who will weigh everything and decide, am I having surgery soon? Is it possibly I'm stable enough and they're happy and the bowels recover and I go home and we're just extra careful and then we eventually have surgery as planned for the actual colon cancer as opposed to surgery to get rid of a blockage, which I imagine is more an emergency. So I think that's kind of where I am. Love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing this far and wide, like maybe a media or something.